Before we start the creation process for the letter, I just want you to notice that I went ahead and applied materials where we didn't before. So just selected the materials that we already have and applied to the frames, to the coffee table, and to other minor objects that had no material yet. So you go ahead and do that now, okay? And then we can move on to create the letter. So open the material editor again, and we're going to use a template again. So I'm going to click and drag on EYECONE Design, and I'm going to change the name to black letter. And in here, let's select the letter preset. Once that's done, you can see that this is a more complex template than the ones we used before. But don't worry, we won't have to change much. These three bottom textures here, they control the bump of this material. So they are here to give the texture to the letter, to give the bumpy texture to the letter in the render. So we're only going to focus on changing the color, which is the diffuse map. Okay, so we basically have a brown letter and we want a black letter. So we're going to double click the map and change both of these colors. Now, we don't want both of these colors to be the same. We want this to have complexity. So we're going to choose two very dark grays. Okay, so lower the saturation, and then I'll change the value a little bit. And I'll do the same for the other color. So no saturation, and change this down. So you can compare both colors because we don't want them to be the same. Okay, once that's done, let's select these objects here, and then we can apply this and do a quick test render. So this is the result that we have now, and in my opinion, is a little too shiny. So let's just open this up and open the material. And in here, let's just change a few things. So reflectivity, let's put something like 55. And glossiness, something like 0.3 to focus a little more the gloss. And let's test render again. This time, I'm going to put it in a region because I don't want to waste the same time all over again. So just render a little size. There you go. You might think that it looks the same, but if I move the region, you can see that we have a difference here. You can darken this if you like, but I'm pretty happy with the result. I'm just going to lower this just a little further and put this something like 35. I'm happy with this. So I'm doing just another quick test render. And there you go. The shine now behaves the way I want. So I'm happy with this. And that concludes the basic materials for our scene. In the next module, we're going to tackle the rest of the materials, which are the more complex ones. So I'll see you guys then.